Cool, I think we're live. We're back at it with some more Final Fantasy 14. I think what do we want to do today? We probably want to try and do like some of the new stuff that I unlocked off stream if we can. I think I need to go back to the Rising Stones actually and get those trials from Unukalai, or whatever his name was, so let me see if I can get those real quick. Also, what's also? What else? What else am I forgetting, possibly? Go to the amphitheater in Gridania for a Halloween event? Okay. I'll do that. I might as well do the limited time events. Alright. I'll get the new trials from Nuclei first, if I can at least. Excuse me. I'm a little bit greasy, but we're good. We're fine. Let me zoom out. I think I'm gonna stick to Black Mage for the most part for the stream, I think. It's been a while. I need to remember how to actually play Black Mage. Also, also? I beat ZA yesterday? Hell yeah. What's your favorite manga? What's your favorite new character? I've been watching Mystic play ZA and I really like Corbell. I just really like the Rust Syndicate in general. The Rust Syndicate in general is pretty great. Is this it? Unukalai is anxious to act before the Warring Trine awakens. The time has come, Warrior of Light. You must move against the Warring Trine now or suffer the consequences. Seal is cracked and they can't stir. To be allowed to awaken and resume their titanic conflict, it will be like to the coming of a second calamity. You represent our best hope of eliminating this threat. But Yassine was a big surprise. I get that. Yassine is just very scary. Laban, on the other hand, I think is very neat. I like her. I like feral woman. That said, the very act of entering the containment facility itself presents certain unique challenges. So unique, in fact, that I struggled to look at an individual with the requisite talents to surmount them. Were it not for the impressively diverse connections of your fellow Scions, I might still be searching. Happily, however, they were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Now, along with you and your Echo-blessed companions, all the pieces we need to proceed with this deadly game are arrayed upon the board. Victory hinges upon no less than total destruction of the Warring Triad. But we must also aware the interference of those who convey the Alien's primal harnessing technology. Speak, of course, of the blindly grasping hand of the Garlean Empire and its fumbling agents. The ignorant meddling of the Empire will serve only to hasten the Icon's awakening, and it's my master's desire that the Triad be dispatched before Imperial forces delve too deeply. Being the nearest to wakefulness, the Icon Sephiroth shall be your first adversary. Uh-oh. Make your preparations and join me on the flagship in Azislana. We shall speak further there. Uh-oh. I don't like the name of that guy. Not Sephiroth. Sephiroth. One less H. It's still a little bit concerning. The werewolf. Rich women are scary. Which makes you see it's very scary. All the way back up to the ship. First appearance hated her, but when she snuck into the strategy meeting in spite of the mega fight, she was high up on the list. The plot is close though. I mean, I do think she's a good character, however. She wouldn't be like a Squid Game like sponsor. Corvo likely rounds up the top 3. Corvo is pretty great. I really like the... he's very serious but very silly at the same time. Very funny Yakuza man. Where am I going? Oh, over here? There he is. This is the place, Warrior of Light. Here we'll find a containment facility wherein entities of incalculable power lie chained and their fathomless energy siphoned away by elegant devices. As in warned you, Sephiroth poses the most immediate threat. His dreaming mind drifts perilously close to consciousness. Thus must his destruction be our first concern. Your fellow Science will be joining us anon, accompanied by the uniquely talented individual of whom I spoke. From what I gather, the two of you are already well acquainted. Who? Let's continue inside and wait before the doors to the containment facility. First it was like, oh yeah, because a man forcing us into service, and then wait, hold on, he just wants us to help people like we're already doing. Even we had done this normally. Carrie would be a member of the Rust Syndicate. You have not been waiting long, I trust. We're here to lend whatever cooperation we made to your mission. It's an honor to meet you nonetheless. As I know of only one, Mikote Saiyan, you must be Arkan Y'shtola, and your diminutive companion is Mistress Krail, the student of Baldacian, correct? Diminutive? Perhaps there's been some mistake. I assumed it was for my knowledge and not my stature that you requested my assistance. The mistake is mine. Apologies if I've given offense. Mayhap it would be best if we proceeded directly to the matter of our objectives. The adversary is the icon Sephiroth of the Warring Triad, otherwise known as the historians of Alag as the Fiend. He was once the patron deity to a tribe of tree-like beings native to Mericidia, but was subdued by the Allegan Empire after a lengthy war of attrition. After his defeat, he was imprisoned for use as a source of power. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living or dead, his mind bound in a dream while his body's energies are harnessed by Allegan technologies. Explanation for his failure to dissipate into ether lies into his restraints. These ingenious devices serve not only to bind him, but to continuously regenerate his corporeal form. Being nearly all but impossible to banish him while said restraints are in place. Yes, remove them, however, and we risk allowing an unfathomably powerful and doubtless vengeful icon to run rampant. It seems we have no choice but to divide our forces. One team must locate the controls of Sephiroth's shackles and disable them, while the other stands ready to destroy him at the moment of his awakening. A most succinct assessment, Mistress Krail. While I was aware that the Echo provided you with uncanny insight, I did not expect you to intuit the core of my strategies quite so swiftly. If only my gift offered such detailed analysis, which is to say it doesn't. I merely took it upon myself to learn as much of the Triad's imprisonment as I could before coming here. It will be Az and I, after all, who entered the Icon's den. Hi, Lila. Get it. Okay, we're good. Indeed. Given the nature of our adversary, none save those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter the containment facility. The risk of primal influence is too great. There is like a surprising few of us in the actual science who do actually have the Echo, huh? Well, it's settled then. I will disable our restraints, and Az and his gifted adventurer friends will come and welcome Sephiroth back to the waking world. Better than the other way around, I'd say, considering our respective fields of expertise, and of course my diminutive stature. Right, it's time I had a chat with the doorkeeper over here. Just you admit Philia, and I guess it's real now. Activating verification systems, lifting access restriction to Triad control. I had no idea the Baldician curriculum is so comprehensive. When you locate the controls for Sephiroth's restraints, they shall gladly leave their operation to you. When we locate the controls, may have my words were unclear. Only those blessed with the Echo may safely enter the facility. Your concern for my sanity is touching, but unnecessary. Suffice to say, I am in no danger of falling under the Icon's sway. Okay, this kid also has the Echo. Unless it's like, hold on, because he was talking like about the Echo, like he was unfamiliar with it though. So I wonder if maybe he has like the same sort of blessing that maybe like the Warriors of Darkness have then. Oh, warning! Verifications detect multiple unauthorized vessels entering restricted airspace. Security systems engaging intruders. Garlands, come, Mariaja. We must keep the Imperials occupied. Mariaja, do you actually fight? We too should be on our way. Gods, I would be lying if I said I wasn't slightly terrified, but I can't very well leave every deadly task to you scions. According to history, Sephiroth was immense in both size and strength, mighty enough to rout even the most implacable armies of the Alligans, and that more than once. To cut a long story short, we have to get this right. Shall do my best not to wake up the Archon too much, as my grandfather always said. Always used to say of certain little monsters, get them up and get them moving while their brains are still abed. Alright. I really like my suit. My suit is pretty good. Containment Bay, S1T7. Okay. Well, I think that's everything I wanted to unlock so far, so... Let's see. So what's my list? Up. There we go. What's my list of things I need to do? Singularity reactor? Or what is this? Oh no, that's just Thordan again. So Containment Bay. Void Arc and Fist of the Fodder, I think is all I unlocked last time, isn't it? Yeah. I did go and grab the quest for a lot of the optional dungeons as well, but I won't do that just yet. Yeah, we don't want to do Bismarck. Or Vana again. Yeah, probably. I think that's pretty much it, huh? Yeah. We're not doing streams unless we treat them. Okay. Okay, I will take your advice. Alright, there's also the Halloween event, which is in Gridania. Should we go ahead and queue up then? And if I get spirited away during during a cutscene, then well. Oh wait, it already popped off, I think. I'm in a loading screen now, I'm sorry. Which one is it? This loading screen is taking a bit. Oh, containment bay? Okay. Sephiroth. Not the same as Sephiroth. Okay, I gotta need to remember how to play Black Mage. That one popped up pretty quickly, actually. For an optional trial. It's like Rahatia looking ass. Sorry. Is it like big plant guy? Kind of? Not really. Probably another Final Fantasy
restraints now.
Oh?
Good luck.
Probably another Final Fantasy reference to a game I haven't played yet. Good morning, sir. Sorry, we did the expression for him and just gave me Hildebrand flashbacks. Wait, hold on. Wait, yeah, I should probably look down ley lines. I need to remember what I can actually do as a black mage, huh? Frick. Nope. Ow, fuck. I'm really hurt. Oh, my health. Oh wait, what is he doing now? Okay, I assume you have to kill things. Can I? Okay. More things to kill? Okay. What's the next thing? Oh. Wait, is this a phase 2? I'm just gonna, like, you know, fall off the cliff. Oh god, he got bigger. Oh, music. I can't see shit, hold on. Trial is a series for Final Fantasy VI, but no real spoilers, I say. Oh god, the music. Right, those are the ones that where you have to get like really close, but not too close, so you don't really like die. Okay. Oh, this music is really intense. I fell off. Ah, shit. I died. I didn't realize you could actually fall off the arena. Okay. On. Oh god, we're flying. The lyrics to the song is kind of funny now. What are these? Okay. Nope. I died again. We're fine. I kind of should have. Goodbye, sir. I will say that fight was actually pretty cool. I think it was neat. Let me out. Stola, Creole, Raja, where are you? Oh? So you asked about megas. I'd say my top 5 best new megas are Froshlass, Ember, Chandelier, Chestnut, and Halucha. Did you see the mega art that I posted in my server? The one that was spoiler tagged. What are our thoughts? No, not the Aza Absol. The Mega Starmie. It's in the actual art channel, not in the sub-only channel. You did it! I've seen you in action before, but never against anything that big. My legs kept telling me to run, but I just couldn't tear myself away. I don't think I blinked once during the whole battle. I think it's funny. I think it's so funny. It's precisely my form of humor. You're tried and true. If only I had possessed such strength. Y'shtola, this is Creel. I got eliminated. Oh, if only you could have seen it. As I gave Sephiroth the matter of all our rude awakenings. And your instruction was perfect. We encountered not a single Imperial soldier. Yes, understood. Let's swap tales of the Rising Stones then. On our path to the control chamber, we discovered a number of dormant thralls. Seeing the machines that preserve their forms also hold them in a state of torpor. We need not fear them summoning their deity anew. In short, our work here is done. For the present, at least. Oh! Let's go home, shall we? Oh! Blue Wolf, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh! What are you looking at? The nuclei. Oh, what? Oh. Your senses are sharp, young one. I feel like this is a really weird interaction, huh? Or like okay. I'm Regula Van Hydrus, legatus of the 6th Legion. It would seem that that damnable woman and her accomplice have led me to a merry dance through the thickest of this infernal island's defenses. I think that I pursued them. Shall withdraw for now, my lesson learnt. I doubt it. You Carlians never learn. You conveyed a means to enslave primals, when your headlong dash to control which you do not understand. You have less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summon them. To have like personal experience with Carlians? Oh, so that's interesting. I have no interest in crossing blades with children. If Ghost Strong and Mayhap one day you will warrant my attention. So my least favorite mega is down at the bottom with Skarmory, Feraligatr, and Greninja. I get Skarmory. Skarmory is a little bit weird considering the color change. I did look up shiny Mega Skarmory and looks pretty good. Feraligatr I like, actually. I think it's neat that it just sort of... the funny hat. The funny hat that makes it a Totodile head. I looked back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Not a consequence. I mistook a shadow for a man. Doubt. Just what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? Huh. Longing for hope, an appetite of power, a lingering sense of regret. And do I detect a desire to test your strength against a certain hero? Is that what your gifts tell you? No, those were just wild guesses. And I wonder if a few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. I would like Feraligatr if the helmet didn't flip up all the time. It was constantly down or at least more down. I would like it. Yeah, that's fair. I do like the number of megas that just have like funny hats now, though. Alright. Or may have more than a few. Be at ease, Nukai. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. Ego simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language which a fellow being would have me know. You need not match your heart as you do your countenance. That was a performance then. I was to uncover my true nature. I say I shall hope to keep my wits about me. Oh. Back to the Rising Stones. I might as well go ahead and unlock the next one if I can. Also for my fellows who have gone, also more ZA talk. What are our thoughts on the old man VTuber? What are our thoughts on Tarragon? What are your thoughts on the fact that he basically uses a deepfake avatar of his grandfather as a VTuber avatar? I think it's funny as hell, but I try not to think about it too much. Alright. So, Wary of Light, how did it feel to strike down so great a foe? You must tell me, I've already experienced once our meeting with your colleagues is concluded. On one hand, it's nice that he does the meet and greet first and she'd rather stay in, but later on, she comes out and acts completely normal outside, so... Honestly, I think it'd be funnier if Kanari just straight up wasn't a real person, it was just her grandpa. With thine all-surpassing skill at arms, do we now take our first step in ridding the star of the Warring Triad's baleful presence. And in such wise do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of Alag. Know, however, that the two icons which remain are thought equal in might to Sephiroth, yet may... Arianja's dialogue is difficult to read. And may yet exceed him, ere thou proceed. I would counsel thee to marshal thy strength and give careful thought to thy preparation. Assuming the Guardians afford us the luxury of time, even now they grasp for the means to dominate primals, blind to the technology's potential for calamity. The Master told me that the entity known as Sephiroth was this world's first sacred tree, elevated to godhood by the belief of its worshippers. There's no power more fearsome than that born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. Is it plain your master found you a willing student? Tell me, was it he who taught you of elegant technology's potential for calamity, or are those your own words? 'Twas but a figure of speech, nothing more. Last we met, I thought I saw a glimpse of the boy behind the mask, but it would seem your defenses are firmly back in place. But you persist with this infuriating veil of secrecy. I, for one, would very much know who this master of yours is, amongst other things. As our purposes align, what matter my affiliation? It matters a great deal. I didn't ask out of idle curiosity. We're to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. I should note I should apologize for my earlier trickery. It was merely an attempt to get to the heart of an enigmatic companion. Truth be told, I was rather glad you reacted as you did. No person your age has any business being calm and aloof all the time, much as you might wish to be. Anyway, we had best be off. Do some word if there are further developments. Companion now, am I? Alright. Fiendish likenesses. Oh. Wait. Fate of Stars. Is Fiendish likenesses like a harder version of Sephiroth? Is Fate of Stars what I want to do next? Okay. I'm troubled warrior of light, and the 6th Legion will not soon surrender to pursuit of elegant technology. Neither. She's enjoying her catnip choice, okay. Oh. Well, sure that the 6th suffered heavy losses in an attempt to breach Aziz's defenses, Legion is still very much a force to be reckoned with. To his own devices, will not be long before Logados moves to... Huh? Excuse the interruption, but a call to the Sling Pro can only come from one of your fellow Scions, Archimede Stola. What news? Might certainly have broken through? Yes, of course. We shall leave immediately. Seems the thing I feared the most has come to pass. Our alliance have succeeded in dispelling the barrier Ryanja placed upon the entrance to the research facility. We must intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control primal entities. Archimede Stola requests that we assemble at the scene of the intrusion. Pray depart at once. I will join you when I have informed the other Scions of this development. Alright. That's it. I do wish they had like a teleport point on the ship itself. It'd be very helpful. Save me time. Time it would take to actually fly up here. Please. Ow! Hi, Lena. See, we're the first to arrive. No matter, your colleagues should be here anon. They are wise to keep this area under surveillance. Had the Guardians slipped by unnoticed, I dare not think of the consequences. Arcadia Stolas set forth for Azizla when it became apparent the Legatus was attempting to breach the barrier and arrived to find that he had succeeded. Let's hope that he has yet to find his prize. Hi. Well met, Inokalai. And thank you for answering my summons so swiftly, Asa. We shall all be glad of your presence should we meet the 6th Legion. As seems all but certain. As you may be aware, this facility houses some of Alec's most advanced technology. Accordingly, Rianj has sought to deny the Empire easy ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. That seemed clear enough, it would seem. I'd be surprised if Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already. Since passing strange, moved the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmage of Sirlean. That was left to chance, not. It is well known that the children of Garlemald have no talent for arcane manipulation, or have the Empire more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery. They would have succeeded in unraveling so complex a sky to magecraft, and with such surpassing swiftness, tis passing strange. Someone's helping them. That is Oriansha, but 'tis a mystery for another day. Arcadia Stola has the right of it. We're lost, we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enabled the elegant to harness primal energies. What's particular concern is the Genesis expression, an ether chemical formula that allowed the scholars of yore to create a substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence came you this information? From your enigmatic master, perchance? He did furnish me with that morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize the Legatus now seeks enables us to protect his position. Not see, we have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty, Nikolai. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying Legatus. No sentiments reflect my own. The two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Oriansha? Oriansha? Forgive me. My thoughts were bound up in idle imaginings. In answer to thy question, lady, I'm content to be led by thee in this matter. Right. I enabled the facility's teleporters, shall we? Oriansha, what's going on with you? You told him the matter of the barrier. I do. Really, it was a warning spell of leprosine intrisy. Rain trailed of the head of the students of Baldi himself. Even the most learned Archon would require some several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. New stone mere bells would require some pre-natural power akin to the very echo itself. They have an echo user? We only know so many people who can use the echo, so... Well, it's a solo duty. Terminal has been activated. Prepare to teleport into Aether Chemical Research Facility. Dang, Ryanja is actually fighting. You're in the strike for the heart of the facility and the loses is whatever. Let's be swift in their pursuit. Okay. Honestly, I would not have been surprised if Ryanja just didn't fight, but glad that he is. One. Is he just an arcanist? So he's our healer. Look at us, himself is here after him. Well, what is he doing? What? It's not letting me target him. Oh. Oh, okay, I guess, Ariandra's just distracting him for now. It's Van Hydras. Where is he? I see it. It's still fighting things.
In the name of the Emperor!
Okay. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh, what the heck is that? Fuck. I see big cannon. I immediately panic. Okay. Okay. Let's go get this Creel. Stand over guns over Creel. You must keep blinking us from the surprise. Okay. Okay. Colossus. Okay. Wait, hold on. I can kill it first. We're good. After Legatus. Hey, so I accidentally hit the stop streaming button. I read back. I read back. I read back. I could have sworn that I said it, that it gives, so that it lets me know that that I hit the stop stream button. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's okay. I just accidentally hit it by when trying to. Okay. I will say the fact that I don't know if I can set it so that Final Fantasy XIV can log my cursor to the window. That'd be very helpful to stop things from that things like that happening. Okay. Hi. Are we back? Let me know if we're back. We back, okay. After Legatus! It's still like This is gonna be a solo battle against me and the guy who sounds like he works in customer service. Press on, I will handle this. It really should not have immediately ended stream like that. It usually gives me like a warning. Or like... a window that just sort of says, do you really want to end stream? Expose the bones of their work, not to extract the marrow. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. Okay. Let's see how badly this hurts me. Okay. Oh god, what is that?
Can you withstand this?
We're good. Okay.
Can you withstand this?
He's putting a bunch of these things around and makes me a little bit worried. Okay, we're good.
Can you withstand this?
Okay. Kind of running out of safe areas standing. Okay. What? My weapons inhibitors exist for a reason. They'll not lose you. Oh god, what the heck? Why are you turning into a tiger? Wait, no, he's not turning into a tiger, he's just summoning one, okay.
Enough!
Oh god. We're fine, we're fine. about how fast they're fine. Asa. Tomlin says unbreached then. Why don't you do that? Get blocked by two very small people. Real? My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path. You will slay me, no doubt. It'll be your final act. Oh, Rihanna also got caught up. Madness afflicts you, Eurasian fools. The Emperor but desires a means to shackle the icons and their destructive appetites. You rail against your own salvation. It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain would be kindling waiting for a spark. Forget not the white raven, Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of Alag, inviting calamity in so doing. Star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man, a warmongering savage least of all. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor. But dying here in defense of its honor will not further his cause. Uh-oh. Flashbang. Well, I appear not to be dead. Real. I may have cracked a rib or two. I'll be fine, honestly. Our foes gave no quarter. I don't call I stood in his defense of thee. I'm amazed certain thy hurts would be far worse. I could do no less. Mistress Creel is here at my behest, after all. Secrets of Ally are safe for the present, though it's doubtful the Delightus will return to Alamod until the prizing of its leath be in his grasp. Then we must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Creel and I will place additional seals upon the tombless. No, Kai. I appreciate you staying out by my side. Thank you. It was not. Oh, please. It was a good deal more than that, and you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, "You're welcome." You're welcome. He's learning. Not quite sure why this kid is being sort of serious anime edgy character, but Okay, hold on. Let me look through my settings real quick. Maybe I can, no confirmation dialogue when stopping streams. There we go. There we go. We should not be accidentally ending the stream again anytime soon. There we go. Ariaja, are new wards already in place? My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments, come unto the in secret that I might question the outside they're hearing. To me, man to man, I would speak of the one who undid my subtlest magecraft, who invited an imperial legatus into his facility, hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hand of the warrior of light. Oh. Oh. Accuse me of masterminding this day's events. Well, I may have been thy master's, but the deed was thine. Thou didst lure the legatus of the Sixth Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. 'Tis plain to me now that thy semi-opportunism in proposing his elimination was fat. I can't fucking read. It's plain to see that thy semi-opportunism in proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object from thy plan from the first. You have proof of this? Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Mistress Krill was ignorant. Whence did the legatus come by such definitive knowledge? Then there's the matter of mine unraveled ward. And save one possessed of an otherworldly gift would have so swiftly effected its dissolution. And the of another blessed with such. Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Wakeful times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down darkened paths. Take no issue with thy purpose. 'Tis but thy method I would call into question. In the Garlean Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with us, our Mistress Creel, 'tis like that we would have closed the trap with risk to life and work success. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Allah as bait. Who among you would agrees to such a reckless plan? None and with good cause, irrespective thou wert remiss in thy duty to thy comrades. I know of some disappointment in that matters concerning the primals and those who would control them, cold rationality upon which thou so pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Not the salvation of this war is an end to ask for any one of us to accomplish alone. Just how fail to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Indeed. My sincerest apologies. Arianja has corrected his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I asked how to forgive Unukalai for his transgression. Keep mention of it from Mistress Krill. It would be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie ere it had a chance to bloom. There you are, you rotten idler. When you still realized we were struggling with the wards alone, she was absolutely livid. Never mind the warring triad. Have woken Arcana Stoller's tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood I shall return at once and atone for mine indolence. Ranja. The way you talk is difficult. Come, it's time we return to the Rising Stones. Reading is hard. Alright. Oh. Linda. Oh, posture check. Crack my back a little bit, I guess. Posture's already pretty good, but I guess it could be better. Once again, I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As a gesture of my repentance and sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. As Arianja suggested, I possess the gift of the Echo. It was of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the self-same purpose, salvation of the star. Nothing poses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. I am about to divulge concerns the faith of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic that was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Arcite to contain the power of primals. So armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapon's fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies. And with each victory, the heroes changed, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite. Insatiable in their hunger for ether, they ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force. Oh. And fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Orianna so astutely observed, when I'm faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. So you're from a different... I guess it's less a different planet and more specifically a different universe, maybe, right? Know that my master too cares deeply about the fate of this star. I'm his servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure the same tragedy does not consume another world. Alright, that's interesting. Balance into all. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Warrior of Light, if this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the Warring Triad must be toppled. Question of which has already been answered. Following our encounter with Legatus, Arcanista detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the goddess in former times, which readings can only mean one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Azislaw forthwith and put an end to this primal deity, lest she rise again in her terrible glory. Okay. Probably... another Final Fantasy reference, I don't know. I assume when they say Sophia, they mean like, like there's some relation between like the name Sophia and Albadoth and Yalbadoth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. All three of the bosses here are related to 6, I see. Is the... sucking all the icons into crystals and then people turning into monsters because of them also a thing in Final Fantasy VI? Technically, yes? Okay. appear to be the first to arrive. Shall I wait our colleagues here? I mean, Sephiroth is also like a reference to like the angels as well, isn't it? Huh? The 6th Legion have returned? Asa, no Kalai. We're under attack. Your stolen Raja have engaged a foe not far from here. Maybe we should have gotten more people to help us out here. Yeah, these guys looked weird. Why did they look like that? The first demiurge, really is my shield that's tested. It would seem the Allicans have not been lax in their recruitment. Right, because I'm pretty sure, like, the name Sophia is also related to the demiurge in some shape or form. I just don't remember exactly what. You think so? Maybe your arm merely withered while you lay idle. I have to read back up on my mythology. Still your tongues, we have stalled them long enough. Uh-oh. They're just trying to distract us? Okay. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, and rightlessly cast off her cursed pall. But she that with wrathful work came on her side, might judge and hence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Elegans. Our goddess has awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. Kalai, can you tell us a bit about Sophia, maybe? It is well that you're here. I would like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? It was a Meracidian dialect, my ears do not deceive. The one which bear a scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist meeting, I do gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. The one with the shield seemed to think that we were Alligans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, and claimed that their goddess is awoken. That about right? And we might assume that this deity of theirs is the very icon we come to topple. Aye, from their tongue, their words, and their attire, it was like our antagonists were Meracidian. We're also the goddess Sophia and victims of the Alligans' incursions. If, as Krill claimeth, they thought us agents of Allag, 'tis little wonder that they sought to bring us low. It suggests that Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment. They have no choice but accept word of her awakening as truth. Gods help us. Our triad has proven formidable enough that when we roused them with a fraction of their true strength, should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, us and his friends would stand a chance. Let's be about it then. As a Krill, Ukalai, maybe we'll make directly for Sophia's containment facility. Ryanja and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Open the door. Mistress Krill, do you have perchance recall the words of the prophecy in its entirety? Let me see. I believe it was, with scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, righteously cast off her curse and pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, may judge and hence bring balance unto all. Worm King. Okay. Well, we got her unlocked. Gotta party up again. I guess I would also just head over to Gridania while I'm at it. So we can do the Halloween event. Alright. Join the party. I'll wait in case it immediately goes off again. Alright. Which one of these is the Halloween event, actually? Is it in Old Gridania? To the amphitheater? Okay. Yes, that makes sense. Do they actually have the decorations? I assume Ishgard isn't going to have like seasonal decorations in town. Considering what's going on in the story, at least. Decorations in all three main cities. I see, I see. Average wait time less than 5 minutes? Okay, it's gonna be pretty quick then. There's a high probability that I might get spirited away in the middle of a cutscene, but it's fine. It's very cute though. Very stylish. Oh, what the heck. It's the... This is like a chocobo costume, except you're wearing like a yellow Tomberry head. I really hate how the front of the costume looks. Oh dear. Chocobo suit, Tomberry head, 2B boots. I kinda hate it. Okay. Pumpkin-headed apparition? No. Jack Skelly looking fella. Well met, adventurer. Is once again All Saints Week, a season where fiends make for fine friends, enjoying the festivities, I trust. Well, the saints are away. A well-known theater troupe has stopped in Gridania to play. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor, and they might sate their hunger for merriment. You've yet to meet these fearsome folks, but they are known as the Continental Circus, performers who lush in the bone-chilling nights of the All Saints Week season. They're ghoulish hollows that talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do. I sense what lies in store. I implore that you view the spectacle for yourself. At least, you need only speak with the genial wiser. We shall guide you to the steps in a haunted manor. Alright. Come on, cut all to the Continental Circuit's Grand Masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good sir? Cute. I kind of feel like I'm playing a very different game now. I bid you welcome, dear guests. It is our honor to host you. An adventurer. Not that adventurers are unwelcome, and I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. So, now tell me, what brings you to a matter of our happy horrors? The masquerade, of course. How are you now? And I ask you forgive my initial scrutiny. Past experiences have made me rather wary of adventurers, so to say. When I tire of shadowy schemes and accusations that often follow, I shall lay bare our secret as a gesture of good fate. However, you must swear never to share with others what I reveal. Though we of the Continental Circus disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troop of otherworldly creatures. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are in fact our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, an imp. Not long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in the blackest night and usher a long-coveted legend among my kind, Night of Devilry, where later the Great Gourd would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. But, as a few void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear. One fills our hearts and satiates our souls. Gratitude. In taste, they said, we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. Thus, the circus abandoned its malevolent ambitions to pursue honey words of appreciation instead. Okay. Alright, dude. Getting spirited away in the middle of a conversation. Whole party. It's about to be some sort of Eldritch Horror Zantok.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
How's your balance? Awful. Oh wow. She's pretty though. Like, this is a pretty cool design, actually. Look for respectfully. Yes, I'm looking very respectfully. I think she looks really cool. Oh god. Big head.
The unenlightened come.
Please zoom out. Hold on. Where's my ley lines? They're there. Ow, fuck. Hi, Lila. Please don't be a menace right now. I know it's very hard for you, but...
Know you the full weight of death.
Oh god. Oh god, pain. Gonna keep hitting Tanic until I can actually hit her. I don't know. Oh god, wait, hold on over there. Ow. Wait, no, hold on, I'm confused. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm confused.
Even in death, there is
I'm
no
confused.
release.
Okay, no, we're good.
Come forth, scales of revelation.
I died. How did I die? Did I get doomed? Oh wait, I had a doom counter on.
I would know the weight of your souls.
Is this why you were asking about my balance? My dead body is being swung around. Zantok also died.
Can you bring equilibrium?
Equilibrium. Okay.
I shall take back the balance.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. Oh fuck. I just got back. I'm sorry. That's rough. I just gotta wait to come back. Oh, hold on. If this is gonna tip again. Yeah, I'll wait.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
There we go. So now I'm no longer dying. I can actually pay attention to the music now. Which way do I want to be over here? Okay. I trust you.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna fall Zantok. Okay. That didn't really help me though. There you go, we're good. I do wish I didn't spend as much as that battle as I did dead, but... The side that has the most tethers, this side is gonna tilt so you run to the other side. Okay, I see. We're good. Doing my best. I'm learning. I see the goddess and no more. Well done. Once Krill and Nikolai have rejoined us, we may safely depart. Thinking it puzzles me, however, how did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I believe we have an answer to that. We discovered the remains of a Garlean soldier in the adjacent sector of the containment facility. She's like the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursion and was enthralled for his troubles. And a reminder if any were needed, as to the incalculable threat posed by these beings. Goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed the man's will. And yet his mistake granted her the means to release her servants, and would have resulted in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. You wonder that the Akon's pawn was capable of so effectively manipulating the facility's containment systems. How came he by such rarefied knowledge? That too is easily explained. During an investigation, Creel discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms in which held the goddess in check. A flaw which had plainly been added intentionally. When examining the facility's records of the period, we were able to piece together the story. The time towards the end of the Third Astral Era, when the peoples of Mericidia faced extinction at the hands of the Alcan Empire, Sophia, being of incomparable cunning, was said to have communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of a trusted oracle. Following the oracle's instructions, they duly conspired with a rebel faction within Alag who we believe agreed to tamper with the prison intended for Sophia, and the goddess and her thralls chanced to be captured. So we suspect that this had always been their plan. Indeed, the prison was situated at the heart of Alag, and we think they intended to attack the city from within. They would merely have to wait for the rebels to exploit the weakness in their confines. But the conspirators' dealings with the Mercidians were exposed before they could enact their plot, and all were summarily executed. It would seem that the flaw itself remained undiscovered, however. It may have remained so until the end of days had it not been for the actions of the Archbishop, and subsequently the Garleans. Cannot help but wonder what might have come to pass had their scheme been successful. Perhaps the answer lies in the prophecy. Creel hath the right of it. His words may be deciphered thus. The cursed Paul speaks of Sophia's prison, from which she was supposed to emerge at the agreed hour. The Worm King, meanwhile, can be none other than the great Bahamut himself, and yet a prisoner, whom the goddess did intend to unleash upon Alag to set right the scales of justice. A foolhardy plan. Had it come to fruition, the two of them surely would have raised the realm. Not would have been spared the devastation, the Mercidians' homeland included. Their home Mari stood on the brink of oblivion, and if they wished for naught else but to purge the poison of Alag with primal fire. The tale teaches us that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery. The aliens were fools to place their trust in technological bondage. To shackle such beings is but to delay the inevitable, not save their total destruction shall free us from their menace. Let us return now to the Rising Stones, and their considered final step of this most needful task. Our pose by this facility is far greater than you imagine, Arianja. One not limited to the icons themselves. Sophia's remaining servants must be put down. Uh-oh, what are you doing, kid? Warning, deactivating stasis chamber support systems will result in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. Identification code accepted. Subjects terminated. So is he like maybe like piggybacking off his master's code maybe, which means there's someone from Alag somehow, or otherwise has ties. Kid can't be older than like what, mid-teens maybe. It's kind of fucked for him to do. Assuming he's here. Alright, keep going. One more, I assume. I wouldn't be surprised if the third one was like just Satan or something. Alright. Is that a Miss Warrior of Light? Arcade Stola mentioned there was a matter which she wished to discuss. Well met. You'll forgive me if I seem curt, but I want to settle accounts with our young friend. While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered that all her many thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. This was your doing. It was. I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we recovered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we assumed. The Elegans were not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies, they were conducting experiments in preparation for a far more ambitious project. You'll recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. Speak of Dalamud. Hey, the cages are unmistakably of the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities, which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Limiting one of them necessitated the destruction of the goddess's slumbering thralls. Distasteful task when befitting one such as a warrior of light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. Yeah, but you're a kid. You have made your case, and it is apparent that we are not in full possession of the facts. Nevertheless, your notion of what may or may not be expected of us is presumptuous in the extreme. When the Warrior of Light chose to join the Scions, he did so in the knowledge that he would be required to face and destroy not only primals but also their fanatical servants. The term which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which every Scion is sworn to shoulder. I see. It would seem I misjudged the depth of your resolve. No matter. I am assuming I've made myself understood. We need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject which merits discussion. You determined that Sophia's thralls were awoken by a Grelian soldier who had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that is the case, this seems highly doubtful that the interloper wanted to such dangerous part of the facility by chance. Dissidents within the Empire claim that the 6th Legion is rife with agents under orders to thwart the Legus's mission by anything it means rife with agents under orders to thwart the Legus's mission by any means necessary. Unless you imagine that we have allies in Garlemald, I should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Regula Van Hydrus rose to the top of the Garlean military on merit alone. He was fiercely loyal to the Emperor for recognizing his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rose to the favor of the established order, and would accordingly do anything to see him fall. And they would be so reckless. You truly believe that the actions of these agents contributed to the recent crisis? Aye, and that they pose no less a risk to the realm than those loyal to the Emperor. Plainly, we must needs continue to do all in our power to prevent the technologies of Alec from falling to the hands of men. On that point, at least, we have ever been in complete agreement. Alright. I assume... is this... yeah, it's Sophia the Harder. Okay. Okay. I know Kozai has a request regarding the final icon of the Warring Triad. What are you? Greetings, Warrior of Light. One pillar of the Warring Triad remains, Zervan, the icon known as the Demon. According to the histories I've uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Marassian beastmen. These creatures are the key to maintaining Zervan's manifestation. You can be sure that many such thralls will be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility. It's imperative that we determine their exact location as swiftly as possible. We dare not risk repeating the near disaster we suffered at the hands of Sophia's servants. As such, your fellow Science have already begun an exhaustive search. There are several sectors which only you, Crown, and I can enter without fear of enthrallment. Let's make our way to Asisla forthwith and aid the investigations. Okay. Back to the flagship. I really wish there was a teleport point on the ship itself. Okay. It'd be very helpful. Go onward. The way it looked in the banner did just sort of look like big old pulsating flesh, so I don't know. Right here. It's gonna be behind you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops. By our standards, did we judge them the soldiers of the 6th? Aye, once more doth Riglev Van Hydra stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of Alag. Once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. But some wards were restored from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Uh-oh. Nay, put up your weapons, and listen. Followers of Zervan have awakened, and they toil to rouse their master. Demon's worshippers yet slumbered when we confronted Sophia. The tampering of her thrall has been more widespread than we thought. Shared a common enemy. It is not unthinkable that they would seek to free all those the Algans have imprisoned. Yes, the cage doors are open. Whilst you stand here quibbling over who picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. They volunteered to face death to prevent servants from waking him in the fullness of his power. I will assume that you have last understood the gravity of this situation. It's time that I rejoin them. Are you actually helping me here? Can I hope to succeed? Yeah, I can enslave the minds of any who draw near. Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhap my men will not perish in vain. he proposed an alliance. I have delved into the depths of this place and found its technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold the prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Twice you have bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas in imposing your reckless schemes that XIV was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before. I expect you put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course, I am dealing with savages. I don't want to stand here and justify the death of an ice maiden. You pursued our ideals and you pursued yours. Such was the result. Maybe you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I choose to put aside past grievances to beg for your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. Thou art willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tremulous foundations. I too am hesitant to accept this arrangement, Arkanistula, but the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light. 'Tis his involvement which shall ultimately sway its outcome. It shall bypass his decision. I mean, Zerva must be stopped. I was gonna do it anyway. And for better or for worse, we shall fight at your side. Mrs. Krill and I are also resistant to primal influences. We shall aid you where we can. And let us be on our way. Can you actually get, like, the arm of the Legatus? I don't know what the plural is. Legatus is. Legati. Sadly, no. Unfortunate. Our companions already passed through the research facility. A lot lag behind. Legs. Plural legs. The plural is legs. How many legs are there? Is the Empire a four-legged mammal or a six-legged insect or an eight-legged arachnid? Demon stars. There's 14 legions? Okay, so centipede. Like a suckling babe, you feed upon the aether siphon to him by his thralls. We must needs deprive him of his sustenance. And we destroy those devices. Oh, weird little lizard men. Like centaur lizard men. Hold, witness your soldiers. Oh god. They have turned one against the other. Even half awake servant corrupts and converts those who enter his aura. Their leaders / actions are meant to somewhat reference the appropriate game. These trials are based off the 6th Legion and is more than those in reference to a particular soldier in 6. I see. 3 of us then. Masa, Nukalai. We rush in together and each disable a generator. We cannot give them a chance to rally defense. Legion and drop the moon on there. Yeah. 7 Legion representing the meteor from 7. I see. There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If I can avoid the icon's miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. We, all of us, have pledged our lives to keep your lives. I would rather you tend to my fault than may yet survive with their minds intact. No, not if my strength will be enough. No champion. Battlefield is no place for uncertainty, boy. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent and occasion to use it. Not waste such a gift. We strike. Regula is your dad now, Nuclei. I don't know what happened to your old dad, but... We're good. God, Zervanus! Inukalai! Nice. Oh, his gun is also a sword. I see. Or his sword is also a gun, even. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Is he dead? Is he dead? He gave him the harsh Avant treatment. He slumbers once more. You saved me, but why? I told you, boy. Yours is a gift too precious to waste. Gift the Emperor may one day have need of in this war upon these untamable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me up from the ranks, stood against my detractors. Gladly give my life in service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zervan. Okay, no, he's dead. I'm surprised they would kill him off here, not in like the main story quest, but okay. I guess he just doesn't show up anymore in the main story quest, okay. Must needs withdraw and prepare our assault. Loss of his very life, the Legatus has prized to open for us a window of opportunity. Dang. I'm sorry, your man's dead. Forgive me if I show a little gratitude for my rescue. Hi, cat. Cat butt right up against the back of my head. Said that the Emperor and Van Hydras were childhood friends. Fell fortune that we should be the ones bringing news of his death. The research facility crawls with Zervan's faithful and will not cease in their efforts to rouse him. But honor the Legatus' sacrifice, and you must slaughter those fiends to the last. Alright. He's dead, and I only been stronger. Enough of that. There'll be time for regrets after we've read the world of Zervan. Real has a right of it. Demon has fallen back into torpor for now, but we must act swiftly. Regulus' death is to have meaning. That's why I speak of an army of thralls loose in the facility. We must assume that these followers continue their efforts to awaken the icon. Whoa. My cat just sort of fell through, but she's fine. Let us then concentrate upon diverting them from their task. Mistress Krillin and Master Inukalai, pretty secure to control Zervan's shackles and limit the restoration of his might. Archangel Stola and I shall forge ahead and strike down the thralls as would seek to harry you. Warrior of Light, that is, as ever, the most perilous deity. Gather to thee thy trusted companions, and extinguish from this realm the fires of the demon himself. Hi. Meow. Last one then. What's up, mate? Oh, but it's Fist of the Fodder, okay. Well, we're doing fist plate now, I guess. Is this one the big alliance raid? Or no, that one's Void Arc. Alright. Yay! Get in there! Feels really cramped in here. These are very small hallways. Okay. Okay. We're good. Alright. A cutscene already? What is that? Uh-oh. Tank. Uh-oh. What is the track that's playing right now? I kinda don't like it. Wait, no, I got sealed live in the cutscene. Uh-oh. Wait, this area is actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be, huh? If we're at the boss already. Unless there's like a whole bunch of like side areas we could have gone through, but... Okay, wait, no, the music's kind of bumping. What's happening? What's happening? I'm scared. Okay, wait, no, it's split. I see. There we go, we're good. That's it? That felt very fast. That felt very fast for an 8-person raid. Okay. When one dies, the other starts to self-destruct, which could kill everyone. Alright, let me figure out loot real quick. We're taking all of these, might as well. It just sort of seems mostly like materials and stuff, though. Well, can I turn these in for specific kinds of gear, but you need multiple each? Alright, I guess that's fair. I'm gonna be strong gear for you, just glamour at this point. If I can at least look up what it looks like. That just sort of felt like a really, really short dungeon. Let's go for it because I turned to currency to exchange for other things, I say. Expertly done, adventurer. Huh. What have we here? Hello. Sorry, rocks cannot stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures, huh? You mean the odd bits and bobs. Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. And some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. Leonard can tell pretty machines from ugly, just like round rocks. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? Keep an eye on her. I mean, I guess if like these raids are gonna be the same length of like the Bahamut Court. I still feel like those were pretty long, even though Santok blazed through them for me. Damn it, I was so sure. Uplanders are on rise to come. But most of all is treasure hunter, which he seeks is not here, not in all of Wardias. Now Mace's time, cutscenes are no longer in the middle of the raid, and starting next expansion there will be any regular mobs. I see, so it's just basically a boss rush. Okay. Oh, why do you have a cat? The cat is the one in charge. As I live and breathe, makes things all thoughts, master the Illuminati. The cat... All these are backstrapped with boom dust, Uplander shoots, everyone kabooms. That sounds like you make it very convenient for us, actually. Uplander, your catches tongue flops on master. Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are undertaking Alexander Initiative. I don't think that's... it doesn't seem like a real cat. It's not blinking. But it is moving in a way. Foolish Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Teltop's never traded with outsiders. His quick thinks not ordered you so many times. Master, forgive the noise making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment. Just not the worst one. Now. Bob. What? Uplander shooting Golbies? And boom dust does not harm Uplanders. Blood. Uplander blood for fallen Golby kid. I think now would be a good time to leave. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? Huh? What do we do with her, that scar of hers? Yes, young one, my treasure. Yoink. Do kind of want that cat. Oh, if it's like a minion or something. It was probably like a minion. Alright. Well... Lady Hells, face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite the adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. You reckon it might be the giant's name? I decided a core that way. Well, let's look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear mine and round rocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. Can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but to each their own. Alright. Guess I might as well knock the next part of Alexander while I'm at it. Feeling the same. Ready to have another go with finding a giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oh, Wedge, stop listening to that bloody link pearl. He bars through the Illuminati's front door. I know they've broken their code. Well, I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you give me a moment to... There, it says, oh, it's Uplanders, Uplanders. I think we may have started a war. Cuff of the Fodder is now accessible. Alright. You don't have access to the Cuff of the Fodder. Authorities can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Or we will queue up a whole bunch in the Duty Fighter first. Alright. Average wait time 5 minutes. Alright. Do we want to make bets on which one pops off first? It's probably gonna be Zervan, or Alexander. If we get Void Arc today, I'd be surprised, honestly. Guess we can head back to Gridania. Time. How many different parts of the Void Arc stuff is there? Is it gonna be like 3, like the Crystal Tower stuff? Where the hell am I going? It's just old Gridania. Alliance Reads will always be 3. Oh, okay, popped off. Sorry, Halloween event. I'm also, once again, I am in a loading screen. It's gonna take a bit. Popping off, gamers be gaming. Okay, there we go. I see you gubbies. Although we're not gonna kill you because apparently there's no regular mobs in these, so unless there's like a big goblin boss. Yay. Oh, there's still mobs, I see. Just in later, next, okay, next later expansions, okay. first. Wait, dang it, I didn't manage to fully cast, okay. Wah! Well, I need to not be in the center here. Hold on. Okay, we're good. That room can be skipped? Okay. This one's the least interesting of the Alexander raids. Okay. I'm here. Well, this track is kind of going crazy. Alright. Why does it look like those things can be interacted with? I see, okay. Wait, I'm out of MP. Yeah. I don't think I need to get into the Godwalker. They seem fun though. Godwalkers for dealing with bombs. Okay, I'll leave it to someone who knows what they're doing then. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Music in these duties recently is just very good. Okay. Stay away from the bomb. Whew. There we go, we're good. And it's over. And this guy blows himself up. Clear out the wreckage from me. Villains are so funny. Even when they're being evil and awful to me, they're still very funny. Alright. Need Need hello cat. Just get Rabelais real quick. Hi Lila. Kinda blocking the screen. There you go. We're good. Watching me judgmentally while I play video game. While you deal with cutscenes, I'm gonna grab some food. Alright. Good fruit. Good fruit. Excuse me, I sneezed. Okay. A blender is amazing! A blender is stronger than Dan Colby's. I'd say I'm at least as strong as 5 Colby's. Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. His account left something to be desired, so I thought it'd be best to see the interior but with my own eyes. A treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists to ever draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries to novel ways of culturing teas. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. But the most remarkable of all these are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for the world. A walking citadel? It's been hells we're standing in, aren't we? Illuminati's primal took form from that idea. But since none of this is news to you, read it then, this Enigma Codex. Design catered for every needful thing, from more beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, all in a fortress on feet, penetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. Citadel is meant to bear the world's most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all 4 corners of the world. They might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. This utopia, shining seed of erudition, was to be called Alexander. If Round Rocks lived in Walking Castle, Round Rocks could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one. Anything you found, be it drunk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs may crave a home that could carry them. How such a place would seem like a utopia. We're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal. Primals will be the death of us all. First will be ready when things come to a head. Ow! Can't! Shade a man's pet. Utopia's happy place? Huh. Where is there junk aplenty? Round Rocks is happy. Where is very happy place of mead? Wherever he is. Oops. Alright. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing. Lucky Sentinel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius. It's just a pity that the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. What I understand is Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds, and I trained the hinterlands of Ether. Imagine what will do if it wandered the whole bleeding world. I don't think Brown Rocks realize how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? Alright, well, unlock the next part of Alexander, then. I don't know how many parts of Alexander there are, actually. Got herself a problem, but don't worry. Chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. Oh, President correct, I see. Good. Lemmy has been nagging me for a while, and I've finally realized what it is. Concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So we knew the Illuminati managed to establish a base inside the Colossus. You know, they do have... meaning they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? Why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most like in Idleshire itself, who's using the hatch as a backdoor. My cat is demanding pets. Hold on. Now this agent, well, though we've broken their code and the hatch is constantly watched, so you don't have to use it for some time. 12? Okay. As such, we'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I cleared the area around the giant's hand. All you do is watch and wait. Follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Chief, Link Pearlclaw from Red Bricks. He says, Mrs. Brayflox went inside, but she can't be... No, must be an impersonator, Chief. Remember we met earlier was a spy. Like, gotta go after her. Brayflox. Arm of the Father. I say we're just sort of going through Alexander's entire body then. Less than 5 minutes. Can we get can we get through the Halloween dialogue, maybe? Either. Being very affectionate right now. I think you just want pets really badly. Very cute. Yow. Yow. Don't bite my microphone again. Ow, okay, you're biting me instead. It's fine. Meow. Ow, ow, don't grab, don't. My ankles. My ankles. He's biting my ankles. Ow. Ow, stop, wait, wait. Let go of my ankles. Ow. Pain. Ow. Ow. Okay, I guess I'm sitting with my feet up. Back to the manor then. I don't know if there's like a teleport directly to the manor. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip through the dialogue that I've already went through if I can. There's not. Okay. I need to remember where I actually stopped. Masquerade, of course. Ow! Julian and Night with Devilry, one of Zeus's gratitude. Masquerade is proof of desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear the guest cry out in splendor. Ah, please make it stop. It's a haunted house. I'm scared. I want my mommy. Like, that's not splendorous at all. Please, you must believe me. We have no intention of frightening our guests. At least not like this. Everyone's swollen up to entertain. How's it come to this? Too scary. Oh, you can declare those daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest as to what has transpired. Perhaps you might use your skills of inquiry to our benefit. We see two adventurers survey the manor, discover what has brought our patrons such distress, starting with the second floor. I shall remain here to oversee our affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should foul rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild's suspicions will soon follow. You may now use mounts when it's in the haunted manor. Okay. It's cool, I guess. Oh, okay. Zervan then. At least with Zervan, I can actually finish the trial stuff with Inukulai at least. Meow. Mysterious bloodstain. Meow, 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 meow.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zervan now.
He's just sitting in his little castle. Like, he's like a rook. Alright. Alright. Focus, my cat. I see my Lila. Please don't. While I'm in the middle of. Oh god. That one in the middle of. My cat is being a menace. Hold on. I can't pause to. What is happening? Okay, new field.
Good and evil, the war eternal.
Oh, it's actually has voice acting. Okay. My poor plushies. Oh god. Okay. Lila, please don't block the screen while I'm gaming. Okay, can't see me. Okay, we're good. Pain.
I shall rise above
Pain,
all.
pain, pain, pain.
Bear witness to my will.
Oh, more. Why is there a number on that guy? Oh. I don't know what the number means. Frozen time, my armor of flight until it's a bit of a... First priority, okay.
Bow to my
There's still more?
commandment.
Okay. Okay, no, okay.
Suffer in endless torment.
This is just the second phase, really fine. I was thinking, like, this battle feels really basic. As compared to, Sophia and Sephiroth. Okay. Okay, what is this? What is this? Infinite Anguish? I assume this is another one of those things where I have to, like, where you have to, alternate which ones you interact with. Good. Ow. Fuck. Motherfucker, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, we're fine. My health is really low though. Okay.
Suffer in endless torment. If such is my fate.
Okay, we're good. Kill him. Or to fire and ice. Oh. Also, like, oh jeez, okay. Get a debuff on your character that is either fire and ice. Okay. You go to the opposite circle. Okay. I did not notice a debuff, so... Incredible as always. Hopefully that'll be our last our world sees of the likes of Zervan. Every one of his thralls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the Wiring Triad is complete. Possible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation. Let us not forget the efforts of Regula Van Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner and possessed of far more formidable energies. Bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors of the return journey to the Garlemald. It is known that the Imperials recognize no god, and yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. And when next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange, nonetheless. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Mars befriended Regula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial prowess. It is common knowledge that Regula's rise to Legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. Regula freely admitted to his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varus' conditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales will come on a race to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation. It seems I am surrounded by heroes. Yet my own actions were all but heroic. I'm not the qualiest Nordic character to stand at the Warrior of Light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? Knew the path I've walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I dealt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Give us your backstory, kid. Why are you so sad and edgy? Back to Bordota. Also feeling a little bit hungry. I have my Pop-Tarts here at least. Queue up or wait to finish the story? Finish the story first and then we'll queue up. Alright. Also, so I can eat my Pop-Tart. What is it, Layla? What do you see with your special eyes? Alright. Your victory over Zervan. The Warring Triad is finally defeated. I'm afraid, however, that my own efforts have been often more a hindrance than help. Your fellow Scions deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. was to tell you my journey of who I am. I'm from. Truth is, I'm not of this world. You got Isekai over here somehow? I was born on a different star. A child whose power of echo was too feeble to save his dying world. Oh. A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. And all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, and I was yet half grown. I'd been born but a handful of years earlier. History may have written a different tale. Seeds of other heroes have yet that had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Though as I knew not that I spoke of my homeland, I explained to him before the cause of its ruin. Magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might within a stone known as Auracite. The energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends. None who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. Demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's ether in even greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness. The entire world unmade in an instant. Alright, I took a bite. The Void sent you a counter here in this realm are twisted remnants of once mortal beings who no notes of life force remain. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And as I lay dying, beacon and broken in my failed last stand, 'twas my present master who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. It was he who first introduced me to Urianger. Right, okay. Right, because Urianger was talking with, Elabus, right? Or, I forgot it starts with an E. They're probably not gonna tell the science that it's, you know, an ASEAN. On my mentor's feet did I learn the nature of reality, existence of mirrored worlds, and the eternal struggle between dark and light. Sudden overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. So is that like what the Warriors of Darkness are trying to do? Like make sure there's proper balance between light and dark? As a self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, worst of all worlds, lives perilously close to oblivion. Are we on the source? What spirit this master proffer such warning? A benevolent gesture or a veiled threat? These questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers. Yet no matter his intention, that Heidelin doth teeter on a knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? I chose to join my master and act as his instrument on the star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. We'll see this world saved. Like, well, clearly also, even if they're not telling the Warrior of Light and the other Scions who his master is, Urianger clearly knows, so... Yet I hesitated at the most crucial moments. What right do I have to stand alongside a true Warrior of Light? Dino words that were called before that time. Now, an offer that dwells over much on the question of what maketh the hero. The search for the answer leaveth thee paralyzed by doubt. Heed me, Master Nukolai. Thou needest not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. It is deed itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle. The ideals you hold can be less important than having the fate to act upon them. Regulus' loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last. And though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called not less than heroic. Personally, I find that my fate and my companions allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. We're your friends now, Nukolai. We've adopted you officially. I know that should I ever falter, us and the others will be there to support me, or steer me back into the right path as needed. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. Never knew what it was to have such comrades. Can't imagine the loneliness you must have felt. Look around now, Nukolai. You're not alone anymore. You are my son now. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. One of us. Excuse me, we're good. I'll fulfill my promise to save this world. This temple I shall be glad to have your hands there to steady me. My apologies. This is difficult for me. For so long I've spoken from behind a mask. We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. Well, Arianja, unless you're literally just about to take off your goggles or something. You should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement, Arianja. He is my son now. Alright. Chapter New Game Plus has been added, alright. You can go ahead and queue again then. I assume all of his other quests are the extreme versions of the trails he gave us before, so. Head back to the Black Shroud. Probably be more Alexander instead of Void Ark. Alright. And then go to the amphitheater. we'll do more Halloween event then. I don't know how long the Halloween quest is. I can't imagine it being too long, but... About 20 to 30 minutes? Alright, provided I don't, you know... I am gonna keep getting, spirited away in the middle of it though, so... This one is a bomb palanquin. It's very appropriate for this area. You kill this mummer. Silence! Silence, I say! You must go away. Where we go, chaos and devilry follow. Remain here, and in chaos you shall wallow. Mummer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. Okay. Petrified patron of your hungry pudding sound a howl and the armed zombie gestures down the stairs. Tell me this masquerade will have me running for my life. I thought they were talking about like having like a masquerade ball where everyone's in costume and masks and stuff. Okay. What else we gotta read? Okay. Yeah, more Alexander. Okay. What's going on? I'm bopping beats, clearly. You guys are just gonna go ahead while I do my own thing. The arm of the father. We're just gonna be exploring every body part of this. There's gonna be 12 of it. 12 of these. Okay. Ah, shit. Cutscene? Already? Why are we fighting? Uh-oh. Did he make you like the water boss from Final Fantasy X, but no. Okay. Up here. Oh wait, I remember to do ley lines. He's a big hand now? Okay. Big funny hand. Ow. I'm stuck. I'm paralyzed. Okay, we're good. Oh? What are you doing? Two hands? Okay, no, big guy again. What is he doing? Okay, is he just like buffing himself up? Cascade? Wait, what's the thing that's going on here with keeping it away? One. I didn't realize that was not a benefit. There's like two people are getting linked together. I don't know if that's like someone's ability. Or something the boss is doing. I don't know. Goodbye. Uh-oh. It's a boss mechanic think magnets, I see. If symbols opposite get close, to get rid of it. Okay. I see, I see. Get loot. Alright, cool. We'll same, get away from each other. I say. Interesting having a magnet mechanic for water boss, but okay. It makes sense. Kind of. Right, because we're chasing after Brayflog. Okay, the cat is a real cat. Why do you have a cat? Goldie found it. Good. Knowing's a missing piece are with the Illuminati. Goldie did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you. That was realm chaos, broken, machine with too many parts. Our Illuminati plan needs one thing, missing piece to bring world order, give world harmony, make a world of perfect. What of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? Somebody must die to pay for your utopia. Don't you see? You summon a goddamn primal. Devour the ether of every land you visit until Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside Fortress of Illuminati, Chosen will live on. Even figure out outside died for progress, so be it. This is the cost of seeking for knowings. What was you and your damn seeking? Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, Utopia does not need. I'm so curious about the cat. I feel like the cat is like secretly the mastermind somehow. No, it's obey or die then. The whole concept is grotesque. No, said, like the rest of the ideas set out by the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself, perfect even, and the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists. Is that it? It's only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned to vicious killers. Tell me, is there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon the last shred of empathy? Not speak for the precise contents of the codex. Not anymore, but I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think you can consult the core, if you can get me close enough. Think you can, or you know you can, and what of its location? Somewhere in the trunk. Somewhere in the ass. How close we are to that, I can't say. Round rocks can say 2 pieces of round rocks are 1 yelm. But by count of round rocks, just a really cocked giant is only a little fur. Clever girl. You've been measuring how far we come from the start. Cute. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being, but I don't know what will happen when we reach the core, but Judo will better be equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. I want the cat to be like secretly evil or something. Or like otherwise just very important. Should be well enough. I still killed Brave Logs though, didn't I? Alright. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile. Reflux is alive. Oh. Okay. And the city is to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken. The Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, it's now or never. So, like, was it actually like a... what's the word? An imposter? Among Us? I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the Giant's core. For them to reach it, I need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, Illuminati's latest message is, well, let's say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those preview-mouthed savages some manners, Aza. Burden of the father. It's not gonna be like the chest of the father, the heart of the father. Okay. Alright, cue us up, baby. Okay, that was fast. I wouldn't be surprised if we just end up blazing through it. How many have we done at this point? Like 3. This is the 4th, maybe? After this, I recommend Halloween event before the next, and there should be more cutscenes between 4 and 5. Okay. Oh, is that a Hrothgar? Oh, say I was very often. Very spotted. Is it just straight into battle? Okay. Yay! I do really like the music in this area. It's pretty neat. Pretty proper. Ow. Shit. Oh wait, there it is. Manipulator. Is that the big eye? Looks like the big eye. It's so intense. I really appreciate it. Something's attaching to me. Or wait, no, it's attaching to the other guy. Jagged doll. Oh dear. Pain. Is there some more? Is there another leg? Okay. We're good. Nope. Gonna get wrecked. Good. We're good. Sons of the father. We all face away from the explosion. Okay. Tech duty complete screen at least. Boarding is complete. Okay, let's see. I got Mike Wazowski by Ozza. Mike Wazowski. Alright. I'll always finish the quest and then we'll go back to the whole stuff. The Gordian Notch? We're here and none the worse for wear, so if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. Oh, this is the hard machine, eh? I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mead? Are we blowing it up? It looks suspiciously like a bomb. I guess it is supposed to be like a heart, though. Oh. Look. Hello, Goblin Man and your funny cat. Prettier knowings and bring cases of unwise and quick things believe. Perhaps quick things judge too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study up blunders. Is before eyes of Gulby, but do not fail. The Illuminati have no use for failing Gulbies. End of Gulby's long wanderings is closed. What are you doing now? Where are you going? Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Thing spoke, you'd think he had won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. I think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core. What was it that the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Thinking about along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. What if Quick thinks is honor guard? The two dolts who were ever at his side, why aren't they here? The Illuminati surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent them to Idleshire, do you? While our backs are turned like. That would be... come on. Uh-oh. What happens in the Maker's Quarter? Oh dear. Oh. Red bricks. Jay loses power. A blunder succeed. Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is that our safe? Safe? How does a bladder know? Yes, the Illuminati come take stuff of Globby Float. Right was chaos, but suddenly Illuminati go and take only junk not worth Dingley-shite. Came barging in, ready to start a war, and then scarpered with a handful of bleeding junk. Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen? Red brick stakes near shortstop. From the collection? Oh god. Round rocks, come on. We protect round rocks. I'll go find a jeep. We'll know what to do. Oh, but I don't want it. Okay. I'll come back for you later, Red Bricks. It's a bit of a cliffhanger to end on, but also the Halloween stuff. I should probably prioritize the Halloween stuff a little bit, since it is limited time. I'm sorry, Round Rocks, my baby. Precious baby. Back to the haunted house stuff, I guess. Alright. Back to the haunted house. Where are we heading? This way, okay. Actually, how am I on the... Okay, I'm pretty good on Alligator Stone. Probably when I next have a chance, I'll probably buy some more stuff. Some of the new stuff, even. Give me elixir. Elixir to no treats for you. Farmers to absorb in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. In here? Excuse me, sir, have you seen any elixirs around here? The creature in the pot won't stop asking for one, but they cost more than my allowance can afford. Oh dear. The guy's leaning a bit too far into the role, I think. Actually fly in this area? Nope. Okay. Just move around faster. Thanks, I could gorge out some eyeballs. Maybe gobble up a few fresh organs while my farmer's too absorbed in their own machinations that he hasn't noticed you. Okay. Speed. Trip adventure returns. How fare the others? Despite our newfound mission, we do take a great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect they've forgotten themselves and prioritized their own enjoyment over that of our guests. I do emphasize with their flight, and I'm yet to cause any lasting harm. It'd be best to indulge in this once and not in their fun. I jest, of course. We cannot allow my brethren's antics to go unchecked, and if they will not listen to the reprimands of a kindly adventurer, I can hardly imagine they'd heed mine. I've been in pass our way. Return to me, child, and I shall offer my aid. Huh? Something amiss? Seems the impresario cannot hear the voice of the pumpkin-headed apparition, but it seems to be wise to heed her advice and return to Gridania. Okay. What are we gonna be for Halloween, fellas? I know I said I was gonna be Sephrin, but I kind of don't actually have the time to make assets for Sephrin, so I guess for now I'm simply a glitch in the system. Your return. Children of Circus are a fascinating bunch, are they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. While their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves in feats of fear. I believe I can conjure something that'll do just that. I shall begin the preparations. For your part, I would ask you to procure the necessary ingredients. I require all saints cookies and a decorated pumpkin. The shoe smug over yonder is like to have a few cookies to spare. As for the pumpkin, the botanist guild possess a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the great Lumgore Keep. He'll be happy to oblige you. Okay. Cookies. Delicious cookies. Sorry, dearie, we're not selling them. You're on behalf of the Pumpkinhead, you say? Well, if it's for her, I suppose I can make an exception, but you best keep it a secret from other guests. There you go. I'm back at freshly baked All Saints cookies. Send a Pumpkinhead my regards, won't you? Okay. And then Gourd Keep. Okay. I'll just put on the Waluigi outfit again. Wah! I do kind of like how the glitchy effects work, actually. Need of a decorated pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. Got a pumpkin around right here, freshly carved no less. We, the Botanist Guild, take great pride in our pumpkins and are glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and charming decorations this time of year. I do hope you make good use of yours. Okay. Yep, there you go. You grabbed the ingredients. Take. Excellent, excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now I shall concoct a creation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, and joys into the hearts of weeping mortals. Your turn, my lady. Emblaro, okay. Now let us put an end to the Continental Circus cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I prepared the solution we require. But all good things take time. I suggest you return to the manor and inform the impresario of our plan. All shall be made clear soon enough. Wait. Welcome back. I regret to report that the circumstances remain unchanged here at the manor. Have you any new ideas to share? Concocted a creation, you say? Of what kind? Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for our dear impresario. Oh dear. My word, stalls the spinning image of me. There's no worry, doll, I assure you, may operate by riding atop its head. And that's not all. Take control and you shall have a bevy of illusory spells at your disposal. Oh, these illusory spells are based on the materials our adventurer friends so kindly provided us. A delectable delights for the worthy, and a haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. When I leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer, in this mortal glamour, I doubt I'll be able to maneuver as well as you. Leave it to me. Once you've shown them the error of their ways, order them to return to me and I shall re-educate them on the parts they must play here. I guess also deserve recompense for their prior treatment, as that you send them to me as well. I might offer them sweets and apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints week on a dour note. So your plans are made then. I shall return to my master. I wish you were happy, frightening, and delighting. Let me write it. Well then, I suppose all that's left for you is to operate this mechanical me. I suggest you begin by marching it right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. Remember, my fellow performer should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. As you reserve the treats for our guests, we mustn't give them more undue fright. If you find yourself separated from a pumpkin friend, simply return to me and you may hop on its head once more. Now then, off you go. Cute. Trick or treat. Cool. Cute. The way he moves is very cute. Wait, not the treat. You need a trick. No! Impresario, no, I've been good all this time. It's not what you think. I've done no crime. Oh dear, the impresario isn't happy with us. I'll hurry to him, lest I cause further fuss. Alright. And then the guest. Hey buddy! Have a treat. What more could you possibly... Magic candy, was that you're doing? Offering cookies and candy as an apology, you say? Gods, I deserve a treat after all this. I'll be on my way then. I do like autumn sweets. I am a fan of pumpkin pie. And other pumpkin-related stuff. You. Magic pot. Oh no, the Perseus magics! God already. No more magics for me. What? He summons us to a foyer. Yes, to the Impresario I must go. Sorry kid, you don't need to look for more elixirs. It's raining candy? Oh, there it goes. Giving away free treats? Hurry! March up right to that Impresario and tell him to give me candy. Alright. The way the arms move when it runs is very silly. Very floppy. Alright. What the hell was that for? Strange. It felt as though the impressor was slapping me across the head, but it did not hurt. Really conjure up some new illusion. You say something the whole truth in front of the man for talking to. Now you mention it, I've been a bit overzealous about frightening your clientele. I'll hurry back right away. Too scary. Too spooky. Too scary. Alright. Oh. I am a great adventurer. When you were 8, I was able to give these members of the troops a good scolding. But if few frights are necessary to amplify the delights that we provide, we must never allow the former to overshadow it later. It's our solemn duty to provide the small folk with a memorable All Saints Week experience. Lily felt very same impresario. But the adventurers always came for us, even though we knew what it was like to be punished and scared in years past, when we lost ourselves, bringing fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. This brings smiles to their faces again. Here, less chaos, more treats and smile. Then let's enjoy All Saints Week today, and not gonna tell them to perish. Indeed, we shall do our part with the performance worthy of the season. Alright, my fellow thespians. It's time we greeted our guests with good cheer. Return to your places and give them the masquerade they deserve. Let's go, lesbians, or thespian even. With that settled, I believe I should be able to handle the troop from here on out. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. And before I forget, this one who crafted that mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours. If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. A woman sporting a white pumpkin head. That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Gord who would command a void set of forces on the Night of Devilry. But I jest. Legends are precisely that. Tell tales and no more. Allow me that joke at least. In any event, you didn't mention she awaited your turn at Miketo's amphitheater, did you not? Really allow me to join you. I should very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. Pumpkin! Delicious pumpkin! Alright. Somehow you're more terrifying with the lighting here. Though this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura. If you were to tell me she was the Greek War, I'd certainly believe it. But of course, that's simply not possible. All's well that ends well, I see. It was my clockwork creation of assistance. Indeed it was. My brethren has remembered their duty to entertain, and I dare say our guests shall all be the merrier for it. And as well, I trust you will continue to give the city mortal... Well, hold on. And as well, I trust that you will continue to give the city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints Week experience. Trust me, it's a lot of fun in the manor. Let's all go. You sure those scary monsters won't eat me up? They might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats too. Well, if you say so, you'll have to promise you stay with us the whole time. Of course, I won't leave you two behind. Come on then, let's go. Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. How strange. I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints Week for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort. The Continental Circus's name might be known in every quarter of the realm. For the present, my duties call me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, adventurer, to spread word of our deeds and speak of us fondly in your travels. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself, and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in so doing. A sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus, after all. Leave it to me. One day, perhaps tales of my troop will overshadow even those of the Great Ward. Until then, I shall continue my work to convey to the realm that all the Wake can offer. Huh. Now then, it is time I returned. As you well know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without the ringleader for too long. We shall be performing in the manor for the remainder of the season. Should you wish to join in our festivities, you're welcome to visit us as often as you please. There's actually actual stuff I can do in the manor. In that case, I too shall open my haunted home to you, adventurer. Join me in my gardens if you dare. Simply speak with my servant, and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there for as long as you wish. If you go to their manor, you can talk to an NPC who will temporarily make you look like an NPC, and you can run around in that area as them doing emotes. Okay, we gotta check that out. Season of Devilry and Revelry lingers yet, and we shall thrive upon it. May you encourage your heart, discontent this All Saints Wake. There's not gonna be, like, spoilers with it, right? There's not gonna be, like, stuff I haven't seen yet, is there? Only click the first two options, okay. I have access to Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher at Miketo's amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party. Furthermore, the Shady Smock and her associates are now open for business. Characters are sorted by expansion. Okay, what are the vendors actually selling? Let's see. Magic Crimson Pumpkin, okay. Should he only actual shopkeeper right now? I guess. To a Sneaky Hollow Red. So I should probably unlock that account real quick. Honestly, when I saw it, I thought it was gonna be a minion. Okay. There we go. Right, yeah, you're here. Okay. Savory Imp? Is it the Imp? Oh, I see. Arcturian man with unmatched loyalty and valor. I think this is Sid. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually like let me choose expansions I haven't gotten to yet. Blue-eyed Elysian man, tenacious half-Elysian woman, Lalafell woman. Previously it did? Oh dear. What? Arcturian man who lives as free as a bird? Can be removed using the unveil action or by cancelling the transfiguration status effect. Oh, this is what's his name? the guy from Void Arc, I see. I see. Wait, was like this list longer? Yeah, it's longer, okay. Arcade Man? Oh. I like that his preview, his like little preview silhouette. Oh, it's specifically him with his broken, torn up clothes in it. Where are my emotes? I'll do the... Well, Brad, I look forward to coming back to you. I'm supposed to get him on the... Ah, that one. Alright, who else we got? Got Nashu. Godbert. I hear you meant begin life anew in a realm reborn. Who? Oh, the default guy. I guess? Okay. Unless this is like specifically the Warrior of Darkness, dude. Each expansion has a box art character at the bottom. I see, okay. I saw Gratia. Where is he? It's been so long. There he is. Warrior of Darkness dude looks like the box art character. Probably for a very specific reason, huh? He's so small. I forgot how small he is. He's a very little guy. So tall. What else you got? I don't think there's anyone else in Heaven's Word that I was, interested in. Whereas I don't see, like, Sancred or anybody here. Unless I missed them. Hearing Man who turned his keys heavens. Did I already look at this one? Wait, no, I definitely didn't. I guess this is the default guy, except I guess this is a Dragoon armor, maybe? Yeah, I see. Same basic looking guy. Or maybe Dark Knight. Wilson, man of noble birth, fond of gossip in here. Is this Adelaine? .1.0 is Archer, 2.0, 3.0 Dragoon, I see. Get your little fella. Did I hear a man who lives free as a bird? Wait, no, I already checked this one. This is, yeah, that guy. Rogue Lawful and woman of intellectual persuasion. Ah, Creole, I see. He's very tiny. Out of context sneak peek for Stormblood, what? Hello, ma'am? Okay, I see. He's pretty. I guess there's no Estinian here? I guess since Estinian is also just sort of a basic guy. There's no Yasaido either, is she? Would eat you alive? Oh dear. Alright, I think that's about it for now. What time is it? It's 3:42. I think even if we did kill it, probably wouldn't finish before, it would be time for me to call it for today. I guess I can... There's something I have that you don't, really? Like what? Show it to me. Like, what's the icon on top of Heaven's Ward? Okay, no, that's just like what I'm currently on in it. Who's this lady again? Oh, right. Another one of the Void Arc NPCs. I guess it's probably because I haven't gotten that far into Void Arc quest, maybe. Maybe? Like, is it based on like quest progression, maybe? I also have Estinian and it shows its ways. Okay, that would make sense why they wouldn't have Estinian here. Probably because you haven't seen him yet. You don't have him yet because you haven't seen him yet. Okay, and I assume that like looks like Zancred and Y'shtola probably aren't here because your model's gonna be like whatever their most recent appearance is going to be, isn't it? Or something like that. Hello, Merweb. He's gonna have his arm. Yeah, this is him. Yeah, he still has his arm in this one. Okay, I see. This feels so wrong. Man, okay. And then there's this guy, which I'm pretty sure is, yeah, Sid's rival. I don't always have these glasses. I don't remember him having these glasses, but okay. Who the fuck is that guy? Who is this white man? Another tease for the future, okay. His clothing is very Japanese though. isn't it? Like he has his sleeves tied up, like they do when they tie up kimonos. Yeah. So probably from the place Yugiri is from. Wait, which one of Sid's outfits is this gonna be? Ah, his most recent one, I see. I can only assume the next area is gonna be very Japanese inspired. Which means there's probably gonna be a possibility that I'll get some really nice kimono looking outfits, huh? Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough mucking around. The fuck is that? Hold still. Old sensei looking fella. Alright. Is there anything else I should do around here before I leave? Side content character Beastmaster, I say. Nah, okay. Just change appearances a couple times. Just play with the NPC models a couple of times. Do think if I poke my head into more of Alexander stuff, there's probably gonna be like too many cutscenes for me. I was thinking like maybe at least unlocking the next raid, but I don't think I actually have the time for that. Oh wait, let me get the new mount on my heart bar. 1 moment. My mounts. It's my mounts. Empilario will switch out Midgar Summer. I'll have to go somewhere else though. I'll go to Mordona, I think. Ow. I'm Bellario! And I can trick or treat. Oh wait, these have cooldowns. Okay. Cute. Alright. I think that is enough for me for today then.